Hello everyone, I am the Train Sim Guy and welcome to another video, and this week I am giving you some news. Roadmap update, week commencing 11th of January, second week in January has just begun, which means first roadmap update of the year, the new year. And we're kicking it off with some exciting news. I will be showing you the roadmap if you haven't got access to it, so don't worry. But I will go through some things that you might be interested in. So I think Dovetail have changed the way they've changed the way that they do the roadmap. So they've given the titles to the projects. They've given it a title, so it says, to make it easier to understand what's an individual item on the roadmap, it will be listed as either a fix, improvement, add-on, or core project. So that means, I'm not really sure what that means, but judging by it, add-on would obviously be like a DLC, like the Southeastern High Speed, which I'll give you an update on later. A fix would probably be like a bug, like there's a red signal you can't get through. Improvement is, I'll give you an example of that. Something to do with the Livery Designer or the Scenario Planner. And the core would probably be something within the game. They said this also feels like a good time to give a refresher on what each stage of the roadmap means. So, next release. Anything listed in here is likely to release before the next roadmap update. We'll list everything, including smaller fixes, in the next release section. It is possible that quicker developed, smaller items are released in that 2-week window, having never been on the roadmap. The upcoming stage. An upcoming item is in the later stages of quality assurance process, meaning that the wait for it won't be much longer, providing testing goes smoothly. The quality assurance team decide that something is not ready for release. It may get pushed back a stage or remain in the upcoming section of the roadmap for a longer time. This can also be the case with root releases, as the amount of quality assurance testing is done significant. In production, when a project enters in production, it means that there are developers actively working on it. The length of time something stays in development can vary wildly. Although typically the more complicated project, the more time it will require. When we provide game updates, we try to group the changes into root or loco packs in order to minimize the size of each patch. 5 updates across 5 routes should be 5 times the download size of 5 updates in a single route. For that reason, we may list items as in production when they're complete but waiting for other updates to finalize and enter the QA process. In planning, which is the first phase, at any given moment we have a lot of work, large and small, and in planning stages. This can cover everything from investigating and reproducing issues you've reported to developing new tools to adding functionality to the game. Until something moves from planning to production stage, it is almost as likely to never to see release. Since this investigation stage incorporates the necessary research to work out whether something is impossible, in the event we remove something from the roadmap, we will let you know the reasons why. So that is an overview of the roadmap. If you'd like to see the roadmap, just go onto Dovetail Games' website and click on Our Sims, click on Train Sim World 2, and then roadmaps should be there. And this is the roadmap for the 12th of January 2021. So I'll give you an update, an overview of what is going on in the roadmap now. I'll put this on screen. So yeah, I'll just show you that now. Okay, so here we are in the roadmap. If you are unfamiliar of how to get onto it, then I'll give you a little quick briefing actually. So this is where you choose all your available routes. You've got store, down there, and Dovetail Live. You want to click on Dovetail Live and go on to the right, which is discover the latest articles about Train Sim World 2. So this is where it all comes up. Beginner tips, 22nd of December roadmap, High Speed Heaven. There are a couple more, but they aren't loading in. But we're focusing on this one here. The roadmap of the 12th of January. Now, this is what I read out to you earlier. All of it is the same. Nothing is different. If you want to access the roadmap, I think I've said it before, it is on Dovetail Games' website. But to kick things off, there's nothing in next released. So people were thinking that the Southeastern High Speed may be released soon. You'll have to wait and see until I get to it. But there are no next releases. Upcoming, we have increased start and end points in the scenario planner for Great Western Express. Increased start and end points in the scenario planner for Northern Transpennine. Expansion of rapid transit formation options in the scenario designer. And the route add-on, which everyone's been waiting for. GBC R701. Southeastern High Speed London St Pancras to Faversham, with the BR Class 395 Javelin EMU and the 375 EMU as well, which is similar to the 377, which is on East Coast Way, so you may be familiar with that when you jump into the cab for the first time on the 375. In production, now this one will come to you as a massive shock. In production stage will be unbelievably surprising for many of you. I will go slowly just so you can see. In production, we have Steam. Steam is in production of the game. Hopefully this means that Steam won't be long. It won't be in far distant future. You won't have to waiting years for it. Hopefully it may just be a year. I hope it's less than that, around 10 or 8 months or something. 10 to 8 months. I think I might be underestimating it though. I think it might be a bit longer, but that is in production. I haven't seen. No one has seen it in planning, so it's skipped the planning phase and gone straight into in production. So yes, there you go. Core Steam, which everyone wants to see, but we don't know how long it will stay in production for until it goes into upcoming. I suggest it's a long time. It won't be a quick process because Steam is very hard to master. They've done well on Train Simulator, but I think they want to go the next step further, if you like, DTG. So next we have memory use optimization, track IR support, which I think is for PC, improvement on the East Coast Way Livery Designer compatibility for the 377, the 66 and the JNA box wagon. Full length of platform climb up function for Preserved Collection. If you don't know what that means, on a Preserved Collection you only have like certain steps where you can climb up to the top of the platform. Now they're just going to get rid of the steps and you can climb up whatever you want on the platform, which is good, but also a bit unrealistic at the same time because platforms in the olden days were quite high up, so I don't know if I like that feature or not. I'm not sure if it's an improvement or, well, I suppose you can call it an improvement. Anyway, next you've got the Livery Designer compatibility for Preserved Collections. That means you can change deliveries of likes of 101 and 377, or anything in Preserved Collection. Tees Valley, WSR. Platform departure boards added to Preserved Collection, which is a good thing because I was on the East Coast Way earlier trying to make this video actually using the passenger mode, and I was trying to find out when the next train was I was going to go on, and I couldn't because there's no departure boards. Rail driver support for Preserved Collection, I again assume that is for PC, but it may be compatible with console, I'm not too sure. But then we have a bit more some exciting stuff. We have the loco add-on, the GCC L701 Class 313 EMU for East Coast Way. I'm looking forward to that. The DB-BR187 developed by Skyhook. Not hugely over this one, but you know, it's still good for the German fans out there. The Class 465 EMU for Southeastern High Speed. We don't know how long this is going to stay in production because obviously it is the route isn't out yet. So yeah, we don't know how long it will stay in production. The DBBR 101 for the Harpstrucker Rheinruhr. The Vosseler G6 for the Rheinruhr Osten. The DBBR 420 EMU for the Harpstrucker Munich Augsburg. DBBR 232 for Reisegnoid. And for the Great Western Express, the Great Western 1970s BR Blue theme gameplay pack for that. I'm not sure whether I will buy it. I'm not particularly keen on it, but I'll have a look. But I am saving my money up for the Steam, because you'll see a lot of Steam on this channel, guys. You'll see a lot of Steam on this channel when it is released. So you got Cane Creek with up AC4400CW and SD40, two developed by Skyhook, which is a third-party company as far as I believe. The Clinchfield Railroad from Elkhorn to Dante with the CRR F7 A and B and SD40. The Arosa line, which I believe is in Switzerland, with the RHB GE 4/4 developed by Rivet Games. And I'm going to have a good chance of pronouncing this one wrong, but oh well. Hamburg to Lobeck with a DBBR 112 plus double stock wagon and MRCE BR 182. Now we're going to go to the in planning phase. So just to remind you what the in planning is, it may, like it says, it can at any given moment they have a lot of work, large and small, in planning stages. This can cover everything from investigating and reproducing issues, but they can remove things from this stage because, for whatever reason, whether they're just overloaded with work or whether it's not going well for them in that sort of sense. But I'll tell you what anyway. You have an expansion of services in the timetable for the Bakerloo line, expansion of sandpatch grade train formation options in the Scenario Designer, expansion of peninsular corridor train formation options in the Designer for the scenarios. They're going to add safety system indicators to the HUD, so if you've watched or played Train Simulator before or familiar with it, then there'll be like I think DSD and AWS. I'm pretty sure AWS comes up anyway. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. I might be wrong. Can't remember actually. There'll be better user guides and manuals, and the download size will be reduced. So that is a good thing. Less storage taking up, and they're going to change. Do you want to end this session pop up from yes to no by default? So, to see all the full list of fixes and improvements currently in production, please visit our official forums. That is DTG forums, obviously not mine, which is also on Dovetail Games. Just search Dovetail Games. And actually that notification is meaning that DTG are live. So, join them today, Tuesday the 12th of January 2021 at 2000 hours, 8 o'clock PM UK British time on Twitch or YouTube, where Adam and Sam will be discussing the latest roadmap and answering your questions. I'll be in there as Exotic Melon, and I'm pretty sure that Sam, I've heard that Sam has some secrets, or Sam has some plans that, and I think Steam was one of his. So jump into the chat and you'll find out in 8 or so minutes. But we'll jump back in to the review of the game. So this is really good news then. We have finally heard the announcement that Steam will be in Train Sim World 2 at some point. Whether it is next year, this year, in the next few months, or the next tens of months, I don't know. Maybe this time next year, Christmas time, Halloween, who knows. All we can do is listen for further updates by DTG, but that is good. We know that Steam is in production, something that's long awaited by everyone else who plays the game, and also the Southeastern High Speed. with the 395 and the 375, which is very good as well. Yes, the 395 and 375, because everybody is looking forward to the London St Pancras to Faversham route, and I know I am as well. Especially British fans, and also the East Coastway Designer compatibility for the 377, 66 and the box wagons. That is good for us as well. And also there are more routes, quite a few routes in development, as well as locos, because you have the 313 EMU for East Coastway, the DBBR 187, the Class 465 for Southern High Speed, the DBBR 101 for the Hopstoker Rhino, so on, so on, so on. And Cane Creek, Glinchfield Railroad, Arosa Line, and Hamburg to Lubeck. So that's good. This is really good stuff from DTG. I'm very happy with them, and I'm very happy with what this has been so far. But all we need to know now is how long, and we can only just wait and see. Keep up to date with the live streams that DTG are doing. Keep watching them. Turn the notifications on for this channel as well as DTG. Keep looking in the forums. You know, ask questions. They got the roadmap is starting in 3 minutes, so I know where I'm going. I'll be watching the roadmap in a couple of minutes. But yeah, what more is there to say? I thank you ever so much for watching this quick little update. It's not a long video, but it's a very helpful one. Anyway, I thank you all for watching this video. See you in a stream, maybe. See you in the stream, I don't know. Thank you all for watching. It's been my pleasure telling you the updates all about the roadmap. Have a good day, have a good evening. Take care. Bye for now.